Storytime. How being a true crime fan saved my life. I haven't really watched it in recent years, but I was once addicted to America's Most Wanted. I tuned in every week, and to my surprise, someone that I was talking to at the time was profiled. So I was working in DC at the time, and I took public transportation. And I noticed usually on Mondays there was a particular guy who would get on my bus, and one day he decided to sit next to me and start talking to me, and he seemed like really smart and funny. So after a couple of conversations, we exchanged numbers and we started talking. It never got serious. It was just like a few phone conversations. So one night I'm watching America's Most Wanted, and there was a profile about a man from North Carolina who was wanted for unaliving his girlfriend. So I watched the entire story, and they said that he may have fled to the DC area because he had family there. Imagine the shock and horror that went through my entire being when they showed his mugshot, and it was the guy that I had exchanged numbers with on the freaking bus. Now, I'm not saying I got on that tip line and sang like a bird, but I'm not saying I didn't. I started taking an alternative route to work to make sure I didn't run into him again. I had my number changed, and thank God I never crossed paths with this person again. And as far as I know, he did end up in custody and facing accountability for what he had done. But that experience taught me why it's important to, don't feel bad about doing a whole background check when you meet somebody, because you never know. You never freaking know.